Nayan Sarika is your screen name or your original name?
My screen name.
What's your original name?
Shh.
How did you get into the movies?
And there was a photographer.
When you were giving the screen test for this specific role, make its inputs ఏంటి?
Sujit Garu is like, I want to narrate the entire script. You logged for Satyabhama. I was like, what?
How do you pull off that emotions in the story?
Satyabhama, Satyabhama, sokase sutarama.
If you're portraying someone else's life, even if it's fiction,
This anxiety while meeting Allu Arjun and NTR.
yeah, I had butterflies. The entire zoo was happening in my stomach.
మీ హీరోస్ అందరికి కూడా ఒక లక్కీ చార్మ్ మీతో యాక్ట్ చేసిన వాళ్ళందరూ పెళ్లిళ్ళు చేసుకుంటున్నారు.
If you want to get married, sign media movie. If you want to get a blockbuster hit, sign media movie.
Oh Bujamai, oh
How tough is to build a career in films?
Big movies like that I got rejected from, but
Hi Nayan Sarika
hello.
and congrats for car.
Thank you so much.
And first of విషయం చెప్పండి, Nayan Sarika is your screen name or your original name?
My screen name. It's like astrology.
Okay, what's your original name?
Shh. That's only for the document.
Okay, because నాకు డౌట్ ఎందుకు వచ్చిందంటే లైక్ your eyes are so expressive
Mm-hmm.
and I
Yeah, Nayan is my name. It's a
Okay.
part of my name.
oh
Just Sarika added
Sarika
for screen name.
okay I was doubtful అన్నమాట how they named her so perfectly. Eyes are so expressive అని చెప్పేసి డౌట్ ఉండే, అందుకని clear that up before starting.
My mom used to call me Nayan Lu since when I was kid.
So how did you get into the movies?
I after my 12th boards, my aunt stays in Bombay. So when I got done with my 12th boards exams, I went there and there was a photographer. He was building his own portfolio.
Okay,
So for that, he was, photographing various models and people.
Mumbai lo naidunta.
Yeah, Mumbai.
Oh.
So he approached me. He was like, I feel that you have the perfect features for a camera and your face is very photogenic. So I would like to capture your pictures for my portfolio, he said. I was like, okay, fine. I didn't have any idea that, I'm going to get into the films and all this. So he did. He photographed me and he circulated his portfolio everywhere. And through his portfolio, someone liked my pictures. And there was a casting director from Hyderabad. He contacted him and he said that there is the audition happening.
So what was your first audition? For which film?
Bench.
Right. Okay.
And then
the female director
Manasa Garu.
Manasa. Yes.
Yeah. So after that, that was happening. Actually, I had auditioned for a different web series, but they selected me for a different one. So that happened, and he was like, this casting director is asking that you just come, give the audition, and let's see if it works out. It'll work out. Like, okay, fine. And then it all happened.
Okay. So bench life నుంచి ఆకి ఎలా వచ్చారు జర్నీ అక్కడి నుంచి?
Actually, I signed in Geeta Arts while I was shooting for Bench Life.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So Bench Life shoot was done, and simultaneously, as soon as that shoot was done, I started and we shot everything and I released. Everything happened, and then I didn't know. I felt like I had the kind of feeling that I think it is gonna get shelved or something, Bench Life. And I was like, why? Because my character is so good in it. It's like very homely housewife and all that. I was like, no, everyone has performed so well in that. The story is so nice. Everything is so nice. So then after I think recently, right? In Feb or March or something. I was in 15th August. Yeah. And Bench was in September.
Around.
Yeah. So then there came the news that it's releasing. I was like, thank God. And then all happened while I was shooting for particular films. Yes. I was shooting for Bench Life when I got I was shooting for I when I got Ka. That's how it happened.
When I was talking with the directors regarding your film character, so they were like, మేము పిలిచాము లైక్ స్క్రీన్ టెస్ట్ కోసం అని పిలిచాము, సో స్క్రీన్ టెస్ట్ లో తను ఓకే అయిన తర్వాతనే వి గాట్ హర్ కన్ఫర్మ్ అని చెప్పేసి.
Yes.
సో వెన్ యూ ఆర్ గివింగ్ ద స్క్రీన్ టెస్ట్ ఫర్ దిస్ స్పెసిఫిక్ రోల్, మీకు ఇచ్చిన ఇన్పుట్స్ ఏంటి అసలు?
Yeah, so this is really crazy. Actually, I was shooting for Nayan Sarika. It was like a 30-day schedule, so it was very hectic. Back to back every day shoot. Even Sundays we were shooting. There were few days where we shot for Sundays also. So it was like non-stop shoot happening. And during that time there was a viral flu happening there. So everyone felt sick, and my immune system, I don't know, it's very weak. So I felt sick very badly. To this point that, you know, there was a Pelli scene in I.
The climax.
Yeah, the climax scene. And that scene was, you know, with everyone, all the other actors, senior actors, Gopi Garu, Vinod Garu, everyone was supposed to be there. And my health, it chose to, you know, go down so badly during that day. I fainted. You know, I did all that bridal get-up, sari and everything, hair, makeup, everything. And they were putting on the mehendi, and I fainted there. And that's how I got my mehendi done. I was like this on the bed, and they were doing my mehendi all the time. So that shoot happened, and during that situation, I did my shoot, everything, and then I got, you know, I had to fly back to Hyderabad because I was not able to cope up with my health and everything. So I got 4 days gap while they were shooting someone else's part. I said that I'll go Hyderabad, I'll get my health checked and everything. I flew to Hyderabad. I got admitted because I wasn't able to speak. I was so weak. In that situation, I got this call from Sujit Garu that there is a look test for car. We want you to come and give the look test maybe tomorrow or day after. I was like, what? I am in the hospital bed and you want me to come and give the audition and the screen test. I was like, okay, fine. Let's see if I get my health fine. They were like, no, you come off because we've seen your profile. Even if your face is dull, we just want to see if you know, you can pull off the character well, the dialogues and everything, the body language and everything. I was like, okay, fine, I'll come. I got discharged and I directly went to the look test that day.
Okay.
And the look test and everything happened, and I was supposed to fly back to Amlapuram all in the same day. So I did my look test, the dialogues were done, and so I was like, okay, fine, we'll let you know, because Kiran Garu was not there during the look test. He was out somewhere, work purpose. So they were like, we will discuss with them and we'll let you know. So I had very low hopes, because when they said that we'll discuss and come back to you, it's a sign that you're gonna get rejected.
It's like a HR
Apparently,
company
yes,
gets to
we will come back to you. Okay, you just go off. We'll come back to you. So that sign, as an actor, I'm like, okay, it's not gonna happen. That's what, you know, keeps happening. So I went back to Amlapuram. After 2-3 days, I got a call. Sujit Garu is like, I want to narrate the entire script. You logged for Satyabhama. I was like, what? I was freaking sick, and how did I even pull off? You know, I can't believe it. So I was like, no, you really suited well. You have that face features that we're looking for, proper cultural retro vibes and all that. I was like, okay, fine, and then that's how it happened.
And Sujit and Sandeep were saying,
Mm-hmm.
క్లైమాక్స్ పార్ట్ అనేది అసలు ఎవరికి చెప్పలేదు,
Yeah.
ఈవెన్ డ్యూరింగ్ ద నరేషన్. సో మీకు కూడా చెప్పలేదా?
No, they didn't. The first narration was the entire script, but they didn't tell me the climax.
Okay.
Then, you know, after a few days, when they locked everything and they were sure, I was not signing. I was like, I want to know the climax, and then only I was like, okay, fine. I said, I don't even want the advance. I don't even want the remuneration. First, you tell me the details. They were like, okay, fine, but do not reveal it anywhere. And then they narrated me the climax. I was like, I'm in. I want to do this.
సో మీరు ఎవరు రివీల్ చేయలేదు, మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఎవరు?
No.
ఓకే.
That way, I'm very professional. Secrets are safe with me.
క్యారెక్టర్ సత్యభామ క్యారెక్టర్ మీకు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసినప్పుడు, బికాజ్ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ 2 layers in the story. Every character has 2 layers, and even Satyabhama character has 2 layers in the story. So మీరు ఆ క్యారెక్టర్ పోర్ట్రే చేసినప్పుడు, what will be your inputs and what are the director's inputs, and how will you take it forward on the screen as an actor?
So look wise and, you know, body language wise and all that, to work on the character, I took reference from old movies of Savitri Garu, and I saw Mahanati movie. My look was very similar to hers, and that, and Sridevi Garu's old movies and video bites and everything. So that was like character part, and the dialogues and the content wise whatever, like there was no workshop, so they gave me the script. Sujit garu explained me the dialogues and everything, and he told me that how he wants it. So I worked on it. I used to, for expression wise, because I'm not sure that we can't be very candid and we can't be very extroverted expression wise to such characters, because it has to be very subtle and everything. If you watch my previous movie it's like very outgoing and very bubbly, and like that. This was like total opposite. It was like reserved and very calm and very graceful. So I did my work. Basically, I used to, dialogues and all, I made it perfect before the shoot only. So while we were shooting for the film, that was not an issue at all. So that's how it happened. And for the characters, that's what Savitri Garu, and look wise and body language wise, that's what I took the reference.
So the references are fine.
Yeah.
But how do you pull off that emotions in the story?
Emotions, get into the character. I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, getting into the character. If you're portraying someone else's life, even if it's fiction, it is some other person that we are living there. So I understood what Satyabhama is, and the connection, the bonding between Satyabhama and Vasudeva had to be, understood by me to portray that emotion during the climax
So,
scene.
novel reading and make help in that?
Yeah, I read a lot of novels. I watch a lot of movies.
Okay.
So I am very much into these things. And one thing that happened, because I have this thing that I can cry without glycerin. So I can cry naturally. If I get into that thing, I can bring it from inside. So that's how I have the emotion wise pulling it off. I have been doing these dramas, plays and all since school. So I have an, idea about acting and performance. So, and one of my friends told me, he's a theater artist. He told me about crying, that there is a breathing exercise that you do to bring that authenticity to the emotion. So I have used that. I'm really glad for him to tell me that. It
So
helped
speaking
me.
about the authenticity, you bring to the character and
Yeah.
a scene in specific. So, you're an actor, and you have the roots from Telugu because your grandmother
Yeah.
from Telangana.
Yeah.
సో ఈ తెలుగు లిప్ సింక్ అనేది అంటే ఎంతవరకు ఈజీ అయింది ఈ తెలంగాణ తెలుగు బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ ఉండడం వల్ల?
No, actually, Telugu background unte naku, I haven't spent a lot of time with my Nanamma, because she passed away when I was very young.
Oh.
So that language and all so never was, familiar to me. So I just had an idea about that she is from this side. So I knew that. And language, I'm a quick learner basically. And if I get the pronunciation and the dialogue delivery, the modulation and all, I can pull it off.
Oh.
No matter what language.
క్విక్ లర్నర్ అయ్యింది 3 సినిమాస్ కంప్లీట్ అయిన తర్వాత కూడా ఇంకా ఇంగ్లీష్ లోనే మాట్లాడుతున్నారు.
నేను మాట్లాడతాను తెలుగులో, చెప్పండి.
తెలుగులో మాట్లాడు.
తెలుగులో మాట్లాడొచ్చు, కానీ నేను అంత పర్ఫెక్ట్ లేదు ఇప్పటి వరకు. స్టిల్
బెటర్ వి కెన్ విల్ కంటిన్యూ ద రెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఇన్ తెలుగు.
సరే,
అర్థమయ్యే వాళ్ళకి ఈజీ ఉంటుంది కదా.
ఓకే, నేను తెలుగు అండ్ ఇంగ్లీష్ మేనేజ్ చేస్తాను.
లిప్ సింక్ అనేది అంత క్రూషియల్ ఒక డైలాగ్ చెప్తున్నాడు బికాజ్ రైట్ నౌ టిల్ నౌ యూ యాక్టెడ్ ఇన్ ద మూవీస్ వెరీ అవేర్ డబ్బింగ్ ఆప్షన్ ఉంది.
Yeah.
ఇఫ్ ఫర్ సపోజ్ సింగ్ సినిమాలో చేయాల్సిన అవసరం వస్తే కనుక దెన్ హౌ
సో
కెన్ యూ డూ దట్?
ఆయలో నేను చేశాను. యాక్చువల్లీ ఆయలో ఏమైందంటే నేనే డబ్బింగ్,
చెప్పారా?
నో, ఐ డిడ్ ద డబ్బింగ్
ఓకే,
ఫస్ట్. బట్ గోదావరి స్లాంగ్
ఉంటుంది
ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి, వాట్ యు సే,
కాబట్టి
ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి నాకు అంత పర్ఫెక్ట్ రాదు.
Okay.
సో తెలుగు, నార్మల్ తెలుగు నేను మాట్లాడతాను, బట్ ఆ గోదావరి స్లాంగ్ అండ్ దట్ దేర్ ఆర్ ఫ్యూ వర్డ్స్ దట్ యూ ఎక్స్టెండ్ లాట్ ఇన్ ప్రొనౌన్సియేషన్, దట్ వాజ్ అ బిట్ డిఫికల్ట్.
Okay.
సో నాకు రాలేదు, అందుకే దే ఆప్టెడ్ ఫర్ డబ్బింగ్. If it was normal Hyderabadi slang, I could have pulled it off. And ఇందులో
సో మీకు డబ్బింగ్ ఎవరు చెప్పారు తెలుసా? అది మెట్
I forgot her name. I haven't met her. No.
బట్ అది చాలా బాగా సింక్ అవుతుంది.
Yeah.
నాయిలో గానీ కాలో గానీ
I think they are two different people.
టూ డిఫరెంట్.
Yeah.
ఓకే, సో సౌండ్స్ లైక్ ద సేమ్.
For I think it was Pranati. She's a singer.
ఓకే,
I think for I. But Ka, I have no idea. I forgot her name actually. I
So
remember her
put it
face.
on
I'm very bad at names. I'm very bad with names. Like I was like, hi. Hi. Even though I've met them like 10 times before, I'll be like, okay, oh yeah, it's you. Okay, how are you?
ఓకే. సో అంటే అవుట్సైడర్ అనకూడదు. లైక్ బీయింగ్ ఎ మహారాష్ట్రియన్ ఆర్ బీయింగ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ద లాంగ్వేజ్ యాక్టర్స్, ఈ ఒక సినిమాలో ఒక సెట్ ఇన్ అవ్వడం, సింక్ ఇన్ అవ్వడం అనేది ఎంత టఫ్, ఎంత ఎంతవరకు అది ప్రొఫెషనల్?
Set work wise, I don't have a problem settling in, but people wise, because every new project is like a new set of people we meet and we interact with. I'm very bad at having conversations. Now that you are asking me questions and all, I will answer and I can start a conversation like, but meeting new people, yeah, I cannot initiate unless someone comes and talks to me. I cannot talk to them. I don't know what to talk to them. And I'm very bad with meeting new people also, because I have social anxiety. I have to mentally prepare myself before going anywhere in crowded places or speaking on stage. Stage fear I don't have, but interacting with people and all, I have that kind of oh shit, what if something goes wrong, what if I say something stupid, something like that. I just get anxious like that. And
So you had this anxiety while meeting Allu Arjun and NTR?
yeah, I had butterfly. The entire zoo was happening in my stomach before meeting. Like, okay, if we meet normal people only, I get anxious. It's like Allu Arjun garu, NTR garu. I'm like, oh my god, it was like a dream come true basically for me.
చాలా స్మాల్ మీటింగ్స్ కదా, లైక్
Yeah.
they wanted to appreciate you guys for the
Yes,
project.
yes.
And ఇద్దరిని కలిసారు మీరు.
Yes.
సో వాళ్ళతో మీరు చెప్పిన మాట ఏంటి అసలు?
Allu Arjun garu said that I have carried my character with ease. And the first thing, when I met him for the first time, actually I met him twice. First, there was a song launch happening. Sukumar garu was supposed to launch it, and we went to Pushpa 2 set at that time, Diversion Beauty from I. And we went there, and Allu Arjun sir was there, and he said he was in that get-up, Pushpa get-up, and he was like, just give me 10-15 minutes, till then you guys continue with your launch, and I'll remove the makeup and all, and then I'll come and meet you while you're getting done with that. So we met Sukumar sir, the launch and all happened, and then we met Allu Arjun sir, and he just started talking in Telugu fluently and very fast. I was like, I don't understand anything. And then he was like, oh no, Telugu amai kada? I was like, no sir, I'm not South Indian. So if you didn't tell me, I wouldn't know only that you're not a Telugu amai. You look very South Indian face you have. Like, thank you, that's a compliment. That was before the release. After the release, after seeing the trailers and the content and the movie and all, he was like, you have carried your character with such an ease, and being a non-Telugu girl and doing a proper Godavari Ammai character, it's like not everyone can pull it off. Like, you've done an amazing job, and I hope your future is really bright. I can see that. That's what he said.
And from the national award.
Yes. And NTR sir said that my eyes are really expressive, and same thing, that I carried my character with ease, and it's a great thing that being a debut for like full length character and all that, and I carried it really nicely and very easily. It's not possible for everyone to do it.
True.
That's what I heard. I was like, getting to hear that from them, it's like, yeah, okay, it's not easy to carry. No one can carry other than me. Like, they can, but it's not as easy as I did it. Too much.
లేదు అదైతే నిజం. లైక్ ఈవెన్ మేము కూడా సినిమా చూస్తున్నాం అంటే బస్ స్టాండ్ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్స్ అవి ఉంటాయి కదా, అంటే ఓ మీరు కూడా మా వాళ్ళే చేస్తారు కదా కన్వర్జేషన్స్. టూ క్యూట్, అంటే క్యూట్ అండ్ ఇన్నోసెంట్ అనమాట. సో బాగుంటుంది. అండ్ కమింగ్ బ్యాక్ టు ద క్యారెక్టర్ ఆఫ్
సత్యభామ.
సో సత్యభామ అంటే బేసిక్ గా స్టోరీ లైన్ వైజ్ చూసుకుంటానేమో, సత్యభామ ఇస్ ద డ్రైవింగ్ ఫోర్స్ ఫర్ in Puranas. Satyabhama is the driving force for Krishna, Vasudeva character. But when it comes to the film, ఈ సత్యభామ అనే పాత్ర ఏంటంటే, షీఈస్ ద వన్ హూ reveals the story.
Hmm.
ఒక
Yeah.
point
What
లో
is happening and
what's
how
happening.
is everything happening?
ఏంటి ఈ క్యారెక్టర్ పాయింట్స్ చెప్పినప్పుడు, సో వాట్ వాజ్ యువర్ థాట్ ప్రాసెస్?
My thought process, basically, character wise, I wanted to do something different from what I've done before. Satyabhama was that for me. And coming to the content and the movie, the character wise, how the track is going on, it really, engaged me since the first minute till the last. Entire script wise, I'm saying. And coming to the character, I knew that, Satyabhama was a really important point for Vasudev in the movie, that, there's a point, something happens to Satyabhama and it completely changes the, entire journey for Vasudeva. So that importance it holds, and obviously the attire, the look and all that they are giving me, that was a point. And the main thing for me to accept this was the climax. When I heard the climax, as I said, I didn't agree till I heard the climax. I wasn't even accepting the remuneration. I was like, I want to know. And then that's how it happened.
Okay.
So when I heard the climax, it was like, this is really something new, and this is never happened before. It is one of its kind, and I want to be a part of such content oriented script or project.
సినిమాలో అందరికీ హ్యాపీ ఎండింగ్స్ ఉంటాయి, మీకు తప్ప.
Yeah. Heartbreak.
హ్యాపీ బ్రేక్ కదా.
Yeah.
సో దాని గురించి ఇన్పుట్స్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు మీకు డైరెక్టర్ వాజ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ద హోల్ సీన్.
Yeah. He told me that there is a point where Satyabhama has to be like, it is very performance oriented. She has to be very emotional there. So you have to understand the bonding between two characters. That, okay, even if it is a subtle love, there is deep love between them. So that, emotions you have to show, that you have to portray that how much she had love on Vasudeva and how much she was craving to be with him for the rest of them. They were planning to, as there is a dialogue before the climax that Vasudeva says that we will, take care of it, don't worry. I will get this done and then I'll come back to you and I'll take care of whatever is happening with us, with our. So he went and he never came back. So it's heartbreaking, no?
Yeah.
Like,
అండ్ మీరు మీ హీరోస్ అందరికి కూడా ఒక లక్కీ చార్మ్, మీతో యాక్ట్ చేసిన వాళ్ళందరూ పెళ్లి చేసుకుంటున్నారు.
I can't say that. The audience has to say that.
ఎందుకంటే యూ యాక్టెడ్ విత్ నాన్న నితిన్ అండ్ యూ గాట్ ఎంగేజ్డ్.
Yeah.
యూ యాక్టెడ్ విత్ Kiran Abbavaram, you got married.
Yeah. Not just marriage wise, I said career wise also, I would say.
Obviously, but అంటే ప్రొఫెషనల్ గా పర్సనల్ కూడా కొంచెం మీరు
అవును. Yeah. Maybe. If you want to get married, sign me in your movie. If you want to get a blockbuster hit, sign me in your movie.
Okay. So what's your approach toward accepting a film?
Script, I would say. The first priority goes to the script and character balance. And then the second is the team and everyone. Work-wise also the environment matters. And last is the remuneration.
Okay, I was waiting when will you say that.
Obviously, it's like I'm not going to be that Sant Sadhu Maharaj. I don't care about money. I do care about money. Why don't I? Because
Okay. So building how tough is to build a career in films?
there are a lot of rejections. I have been rejected a lot. There were movies, big movies like that I got rejected from, but after that it went flop. Those movies went flop. So I'm glad.
What was that film?
I shouldn't say. Should I say?
Yes.
Okay, now that it's released and everything, I auditioned for a Tamil movie called Chandramukhi 2.
Okay.
Raghav Lawrence sir.
ఏ రోల్ కోసం?
For I don't remember the name, but there were two. Kangna was one, and there was one more girl, right?
Okay.
Mahima or someone. I don't know her name.
Mahima.
I'm so sorry for that. Yeah, that character I was supposed to
Okay.
do. So
release
it
and
basically the love interest of Raghav sir.
Raghav.
Yeah. So I was supposed to do that. I don't know why they rejected me. They never told me also. They were like, never got back only. So that's why I got scared for Ka. That we'll come back to you, know. That's all. That never happened. This will also never happen. I'm like, it's gone. But it happened.
Okay. Other than that, any other?
Yeah, there was There was a big banner in Telugu also. There were
Mhm.
like 2-3 that I have auditioned for. I don't know why I got rejected also. Because, I was at this point of the stage in my career where they either want very new faces that they haven't seen before, that the audience has never seen before. It's like very fresh face and they want to launch them. Or a very known face that they are wanting to go. So I'm like stuck in between. What am I supposed to do? So that's how, maybe that's why. And there was another movie, I am not going to take the name. It was a very big banner, very well known banner in Telugu. And it was a lady director. She called me. She's like, it's a big hero also. Very well known hero.
You need to connect the dots now.
Huh?
You need to connect the dots now, lady director.
Okay, listen. You will get the shock of your life because you will never be able to connect the dots. So then I went, I had auditioned for that. And there was a crying scene in that, for which I'm getting appreciation now through Ka, that I have performed really well. The emotional scene, I carried it very well. There I did that, and she was like, it was a breakup and getting cheated on and that kind of. And I was like, I have never experienced, because I never got cheated on. I never had a relationship only. I never got cheated on. Okay, fine, I'm not experienced. But as an actor, okay, fine, we can perform, right? If we get that feeling and all, if I understand the feeling, if I understand the emotion, I can perform it. I did. She said, no, I don't think you're apt for the character. I think we are going to go with the other girl. She told it on my face. And I left the office crying, literally crying. I was like, I had very high hopes. I wanted to do this. Was a big project, and how can I lose this? And then after like a week or 2 weeks, I got the news that the project is only shelved. It's like, wow, what the hell is happening? It's like, either it goes flop, the movies that I want to work in, I got rejected. Either got flopped or shelved.
So people should be very careful with you while they're auditioning.
No, I'm open to audition, but
Not ready for the rejection.
this also, yeah. No, but now I've learned taking rejection also nicely. Even if I'm getting rejected, I'm like, okay, fine. Whatever happens, happens for the best.
So initially the rejections are fine because you're a new face.
Yeah.
Our cinema release out and Mundu, no one knows who is Nayan Sarika.
Yeah.
But now after back-to-back releases and
Yes.
back-to-back success,
Yes.
it's more than a decent hit because it collected well.
Yeah.
And Ka is now running in theaters and sort of blockbuster
Yes.
hit talk.
Yes.
And even the bench life is performed
Yes.
well
Yes.
comparatively on Sony Live.
Yeah.
So ఇప్పుడు offers ఎలా వస్తున్నాయి and how are the audition process going now?
Currently, I'm
It changes
getting.
కదా అప్పటికి
Yes, but currently I'm getting like a lot of scripts, but I'm listening to them, but all routine scripts and all I'm getting. So I want to wait for proper content. Either it has to be like, first obviously content comes first. Second comes the team also. Now that I've worked and I've given now that people know me, so now I also want to go with better banners and directors. Directors new, even if they are new, doesn't matter. It's like, because we've seen, I've worked with all debut directors only. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. So I'm listening to the scripts, and there is something going on.
Oh,
Talks are happening. Let's
Okay.
see if that finalizes. It'll be a game changer
for you.
for me.
Good, good. So దీనికి కంటిన్యూషన్ గా సో ఈ రిజెక్షన్ ప్రాసెస్ కావచ్చు లేదంటే ఏదైనా ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ యాక్సెప్ట్ అవ్వడం అవ్వచ్చు సో హౌ డు యూ టేక్ ఇట్ పర్సనల్లీ అంటే యాజ్ అ ఫ్రెషర్
So in the initial, before when I signed I and Ka, these all auditions I did before signing with Geeta Arts. So at that time I used to take it to heart. I used to get into that zone, that how did I get rejected, why did I get rejected, what can I do better, how can I make myself better. Then later I got to know that no, whatever the director demands, if I do that, that's enough for the character. I don't have to put much extra effort in brushing myself, because there is a time period that is given for us before any project. They either give you the script a month before, or 10 days before, 15 days before, whatever. You get to do workshops with the team. So the director knows what they want, and they can make you do that. and I know that I'm talented enough to pull it off. So why there's no reason to get depressed or take it to heart. And so I stand by this now, that whatever happens for a reason. It's always good for you. Even getting rejected, something better is waiting for you.
గుడ్ లెర్నింగ్.
Yes.
ఇప్పుడు ఒక హీరోయిన్ గా అంటే ఫైన్, యూ గాట్ యువర్ పోర్ట్రేట్స్ డన్ ఫ్రమ్ సమ్ ర్యాండమ్ ఫోటోగ్రాఫర్,
Yeah.
యూ గాట్ సెలెక్టెడ్ ఫర్ ద బెంచ్ లైఫ్ ఫర్
Yeah.
సమ్ అదర్ సిరీస్, విచ్ ఇస్ ఫైన్. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏదైనా ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ కి మీరు వెళ్ళాలనుకుంటే అప్రోచ్ ప్రాసెస్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది?
So first, my team. I have a team. There is my agency that they handle it. They pitch in my profiles. Obviously, there are few people who don't need to pitch the profile; they come directly. So they contact me through my email that I have put up personal, inputs for that. So we all go through it, and whatever we find apt, we contact them, and then they narrate the script and all. And if I am okay to do that, it happens.
Okay.
If I'm not, not. But
And even grooming process కూడా మారుతూ ఉంటుంది కదా, because initially we need not to groom that much for the characters, but when it comes to career growth,
Yes.
సినిమాకి మీ స్టేచర్ మీద పెంచుకుంటారు,
Yes, yes,
గ్లామర్ అయి ఉండొచ్చు, ఎనీథింగ్ యూ హ్యాస్ టు ఇంప్రూవ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్.
yes.
సో దానికి మీరు పెట్టే స్పెండింగ్స్ కానీ ఇవన్నీ కూడా,
Mhm.
సో హౌ మేనేజబుల్ ఈస్ దట్ యాజ్ ఆఫ్ నౌ?
I feel that grooming, as in I believe in naturality, so I
But
don't
what
have
do
to
you
do
spend on
like
yourself?
all of, like, I don't do a lot of things.
Okay.
Basically just grooming, as in hair,
Hmm.
face, skin treatments and all.
Not only that, publishing yourself, like PR.
Personal PR and all, yeah. I haven't spent a lot on PR yet.
Hmm.
I might, but I haven't done yet, because I believe in one thing, that even if we are seen too frequently to the audience, they get bored of you.
Hmm.
So I don't want people to get bored of me. So I'm thinking, I'm holding back on that point up tak to. Maybe if I sign something new, something big, I might. Actually, I won't even need PR if I get if I sign big projects
So
in further.
other than Telugu, any other offers from Tamil or any other questions?
Yeah, Tamil I am listening scripts in Tamil as well. Let's see, but not up to the mark yet.
As of now.
Yeah.
సో తెలుగులో అంటే ఒకటే సంవత్సరంలో ఎన్ని సినిమాలు రిలీజ్ అయ్యాయి కదా, లైక్ బెంచ్ లైఫ్
Yeah.
అండ్
Yes.
సో ఇది ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేశారా? ఒకటే
No, it was not.
ఇయర్ లో కూడా పెద్ద గ్యాప్ ఏం లేదు, ఆగస్ట్ సెప్టెంబర్ అండ్
Yeah,
October.
2 months literally.
Not even 2 months.
Yeah,
August,
yeah,
September,
one
October,
month. Yeah, yeah.
నెలకు కూడా వచ్చింది.
Oh my God. Yeah. So apparently I shot for Bench Life like 2 years back.
Hmm.
In 2022 I shot for it. Yeah, and it didn't release.
So it was post pandemic then.
Yes, post pandemic only. I shot like 2022 I shot for Bench, and then there was a huge gap before signing Geeta Arts also. They approached me while I was shooting for Bench, but when I signed Bench, and the shoot started very much later. So at the end of the shooting process, Geeta Arts happened. They approached me for the audition and all, but even they left me hanging in the air that it might happen, it might not happen. I was like, okay, fine, I'm not gonna stress about it. I gave my audition, I gave my best, it's gonna happen. If it's happening, okay, fine, good,
Okay.
great. But if not happening, not happening. So then I happened, and then everything happened.
Good. So what is your education qualification?
I did BCom
No.
just last year while I was shooting for I again.
23 years, so 2023 graduate.
Yes.
Okay, so further studies option ఉందా లేదంటే ఇంకా?
Yes. I'm waiting to shift here to Hyderabad.
Mhm.
And then, because once we can balance work and studies, that is, we can balance. That is something that it's okay, fine, we can balance. Even if it's stressful, we can balance it out. But traveling and studying and working, it's like too much to handle.
So what do you want to pursue further?
I am very much into decorating and all that, so I'm planning to do interior designing
Oh,
after
okay.
this.
So regular college వెళ్ళాల్సిన అవసరం ఉండదనా?
I don't know. I don't think I'll be a regular college student. I might do distance studies.
Okay.
Let's see. That's how I did my BCom also.
సో మీ పర్సనల్ లైఫ్ లో వచ్చిన చేంజెస్ ఏంటి ఆఫ్టర్ దిస్ ఎంటరింగ్ ఇంటూ ద మూవీస్?
Personal life, not like
అంటే మీ ఫ్రెండ్ సర్కిల్ లో కానీ ఆబ్వియస్లీ ఒక సెలబ్రిటీ స్టేటస్ వచ్చేస్తుంది.
No, the friends that I have back at home is like they are since my childhood. So we grew up together. So there's not a lot of difference there. They're like, hey, it's you only, you know, just shut up and be like how you are. Don't act smart with us. They're like that, yeah. And after coming to the industry, I have really good friends from bench. We have Manasa and Charan and all that. I have worked with them. They are really close to me. And I say I have the whole team, the director and the direction department and all the entire team. We are like very close. We you know get together sometimes and all that. And in Ka also, now Ka is like a family to us, like everyone, like the directors, the art department, Sudhir Garu,
Specifically, Rahasya was also.
Rahasya, yes. Rahasya and Kiran, they are always there only. So yeah, we are like good friends. And the production team, like the co-producers Vinisha and Rajshekhar, they are like really close friends of mine.
So everyone became family.
Yeah, like very much.
Okay. So Nayan future projects విషయంలో, as you're saying, ఒక project could be announced soon అని చెప్పన్నారు కదా. So ఈ calculations ఏమైనా చేంజ్ అయ్యాయా, the way she accepts a product?
Yes, obviously. Like I'm very careful now about what I'm selecting, what I'm doing. It depends, like there are many factors that now I need to see. Comes to the cast and crew, obviously, and the script and the characters that I choose and I give it out to my audience. I have to be really careful on what I'm portraying out, because you know, I'm at the stage of the career that now, okay fine, I've given few good characters, but even now whatever I give really matters, because the audience will, you know, have a perspective then afterwards. Now they are having an image of mine, but I want to continue that homely girl image, I would say. I don't want to go on the bad side. So I really want to be very careful and choosy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
But I'm open to listening to scripts, to all kinds of scripts.
okay. So Nayan, if you have to vote for a script and the budget is very less, they can't provide or arrange that range of budget, but the script is too good. So will you go for it, or will you go for a project which has better remuneration?
My remuneration doesn't matter, I would say, because even up till now the remuneration was not a point. As I said, I didn't even say yes. I got good remuneration for Ka, but you know, I didn't say yes until I heard the climax.
But till now it is different for the upcoming. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, obviously.
Remuneration ki ekku importance istara, subject ekku importance.
Subject remuneration is the last factor that I'll say. It counts, but it's last.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you for having me.
And all the best for you.
It is good talking to you. Thank you so much.